Today we play Jumpluff. Jumpluff's ability, Fluffy Flight, makes all of your Pokemon have 0 retreat cost. This ability is pretty good, but Jumpluff has two major downsides. First, Jumpluff only has 120 HP, which makes it vulnerable to a lot of threats in the meta. Second, as a stage 2 Pokemon, it takes up 6 slots in your deck, making it difficult to build around. However, dealing 60 damage for a single energy is pretty reasonable, so I wanted a deck that was able to take advantage of this attack. You may be tempted to pair Jumpluff with something like Torterra or Golisopod. This can be really fun, and I had a blast with this Golisopod deck and really wanted to make it work, but ultimately, it was a bit too slow and inconsistent if you didn't get your Jumpluff early enough. This is because there is another card these two want even more than Jumpluff, and that card is Lyra. In the end, I found the most success by pairing Jumpluff with our favorite round-bellied friend, Snorlax. So today I'm sharing two Jumpluff Snorlax decks. One with the non-EX Snorlax and Berry, and the other with the Snorlax EX and Arceus. In today's decks, we take Snorlax on its first flight. By pairing Jumpluff with Snorlax and Ilima, we are able to tank a lot of damage and then surprise our opponent with a sudden retreat. And what I like most here is that because you don't need Ilima or Leaf to retreat, you can still use other supporters in the same turn. These decks are far from meta, but there is something inherently funny about giving Snorlax a 0 retreat cost, so I loved playing them. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing for more fun off-meta decks. I also take deck requests. Is there any card you want to see played in Master Ball rank? Let me know in the comments and I'll build a deck around it. With that said, check these decks out in action and enjoy the games. Okay, I'm gonna go with Pheromosa in the front. But it is a Silvally. I was potentially hoping for a Donphan with a Tyrogue or a Riolo. This isn't too bad, but I do want a berry or two already. Second Hoppip is not really something I want to play here. I'd rather have the second Pheromosa or the second Snorlax. But this Pheromosa hit could be huge because it puts both Silvallis in Snorlax range. Oh, they go with Silvally in the back. Interesting. Okay, they have both. They definitely have both already in hand. Maybe I should Cyrus then. It's still a 50-50 for a type null to knock out this Pheromosa after the Cyrus. But I think it's kind of my best bet at delaying them for one turn. I'll just do this then. Unless they have like a next speed. I don't really think this deck runs X speed. Fortunately, they haven't drawn the fossil yet either. But I don't think my Pheromosa or second Pheromosa will have a chance of picking out the fossils when these two Silvallis are around. Are they going for the 50-50 here? Okay, taking out these tails. Yes. Okay. Berry is great. So I could go in with Snorlax right now, but I don't think that's the play. I think I just hit it again. I know they have the second Silvally. I think they will be tempted to evolve. But I think actually the play is not to evolve and put an energy on the one in the back. So that one could deal 100 damage to the Snorlax. Because as it stands here, my Snorlax will be able to attack twice, and now they are out of energy. I'll just play this to play around this red card a little bit. And we go for the collapse here. 100 damage. Now I'll have 4 energy next turn. 25% chance of not waking up though. And we fail the first coin flip. But they can't attack. Okay. And I wake up here. Really good. Okay, so I could retreat here. I think the play is actually to retreat. Because if they come in with the Rampardos to one-shot this Jumpluff, then Snorlax can deal 100 damage to it. So I prefer this. Jumpluff is super effective against Rampardos and would deal 80 damage to it. But 80 damage isn't quite enough, even though between Jumpluff and Pheromosa, yeah, I would deal a lot of damage. But right now, this does force them to put a giant cape, not a poison barb. And this should be a victory. Jumpluff doing its job, coming in for a turn, bringing out the Snorlax to the bench, and sacrificing itself for the greater good, for the greater ballet. Okay. And that's game. That was pretty clean, and that Cyrus really made the difference there. Although they also made that one misplay with evolving the Silvally. But it wouldn't have made a difference. This Snorlax would have been at 40. Okay, Buzzwole. With the Arceus, Ilima start here. Okay. Buzzwole does have 140. If I have a full board with this red, I deal 150 with the Arceus. But they could have the Leaf Cape. And I should probably want other cards here. Right, even a Pheromosa kind of screws up my plans. Giant Cape. I guess I'm gonna use it. Just play around red card a little bit. And end turn. Kartana. They come in with the Kartana here. So I do definitely want 2 more basics. I have 6 in the deck. It's not that much to ask for. Let's just pass. Okay, I still have like 2 more turns to get the 2 basics. I have the 4 basics, I have 2 Pokeballs, and I have 2 researches, all to try to help make that happen. Amazing. I do potentially lose these Arceus. I didn't register that this was a turn to use Ilima. And now I accidentally sacrificed Arceus. But you know what? That might actually be okay. They will need the Leaf Cape still on this Buzzwole. Okay, that should be okay if they don't have the red. They might have the red. Oh, that feels like a mistake. Right? I'm just gonna Ilima. Even though I have the Jumpluff. But I'm gonna start ramping the second Arceus. And I'm gonna go with the Jumpluff here. And go with the Ultimate Force. Might have to use Mars. They do only have one energy discarded, so Lusamine can't prepare the second Buzzwole entirely here. And they have no way to use Big V twice in a row at the moment, unless they get a second Celesteela or another Kartana / Pheromosa. Okay, research means no red. I can take 120. Okay. It should still be alright. I do have a Cyrus in this deck as well. Would I use the red right here? Not necessarily, actually. I'm just gonna attack. Right. I don't really need the others right now. They might have Erika, but that's not quite enough. Even with without another basic, I'm still dealing 110. Right, and they can't attack with this Buzzwole anymore. So they would kind of need Lusamine and coming in with a second Buzzwole. Pheromosa. Pheromosa could actually be devastating. Right, they finish off these Arceus, they put the other Arceus in range of Buzzwole, and now I'm forced to have Cyrus. I am gonna use Mars, buy myself more time. Try to prevent that, you know, it's whoever gets Cyrus first now, pretty much. I can just tank with this Snorlax for the time being. And there we go, actually. Cyrus top deck. Otherwise, I was going to use Mars. Reduce their hand to 1 and GG. The tactical zero retreat Snorlax EX. While I think about what to do. Okay, so they go first. Pichu Zeraora. This might be a huge issue. I can at least attack twice with Pheromosa. But they will ramp the Arceus. But I can still attack twice with the Pheromosa and potentially... I was gonna say put Arceus in range of Snorlax, but that's still the case. Because I thought this Giant Cape was gonna go to Arceus. Okay, let's try this. Play the Hoppip. I'm gonna go with the second Snorlax here as well, since I have the Ilima. I'm gonna try to put these Arceus in range. Yeah, but again, I can't really Ilima and Berry in the same turn, so my best bet might be to come in with the Snorlax that I want to attack with. I'm just gonna put the cape on the Snorlax that is gonna fight. And I could Mars, but I'm not sure there's much of a point. I'm just gonna do this. They will need healing for these Arceus right now. So they do have it, which means I kind of need the Jumpluff for the second berry. I could have tried to buy time. Let's go with berry here. Could also try to go with Ilima or something next turn. Let's see. Still have 2 Pokeballs, another research, 2 Jumpluffs. Even second Pheromosa could be good this match. Perfect. Actually, really good. Okay, I come in with Jumpluff now. And I'm gonna use the Mars. Pick out 3 cards from their hand. I could have used Ilima because of Cyrus. But if they use Cyrus, that means they don't attack Jumpluff, and then Jumpluff can kind of two-shot anything. Or at this rate, even just getting the second Pheromosa is enough. I could also ramp the second Snorlax. But that would kind of require the second berry as well. So I think I just do this, attack for 60, put another energy on there, and then threaten to finish the game next turn. Right? They can't finish off this Jumpluff here. And that's game. They could still use Cyrus. There we go. GG. Okay, Incineroar. If it was the other Layton, it would just one-shot the Hoppip. Thank God it's not. But even then, like, it's not like I'm in a good spot just yet. Okay, I mean, all in all, this might help. Definitely. Do I even use the Giant Cape already? To get around the How, Incineroar with How deals 170, so it's good on Snorlax. Incineroar without How deals 140, so it's also good on Arceus. And the one it's not good on, it's definitely Hoppip, but it's not clear which one of the two I should go with. I think if I put it on Arceus and force it to use How to take down the Arceus, then they might not have the second How, and this was actually the best top deck I could have hoped for, other than research into Rare Candy. Because now I just take this out. I really love when you get the Jumpluff going first on your third turn and just cleanly take out a basic of 60 HP. It's so cool. And okay, now I have 0 retreat cost and I'm threatening another 60 here. Ooh, that kind of stings. I might have to retreat. That's interesting. Oh, another one. More tempted to go for Snorlax, but I'm not sure if I can power up the Snorlax. Only dealing 50 next turn and then 80. That's 130. It's a lot. But I think I might have to risk it. And I better heal from that poison. From that burn, rather. Just gonna do this. Let's see. If I don't heal from the burn, I have to put the Giant Cape on Arceus. If I do heal from the burn, I might just put the Giant Cape on the Snorlax. Oh yeah, never mind. Arceus is immune to burn. That's right. That's actually huge. I'm gonna go with the research here. A little too late to go for this now. It's only dealing 80. In this case, I am gonna use the Giant Cape. Double Eye Lima is actually amazing to buy me some time. Then I just go in. Okay, Guzma. So if they do have the How, maybe I should have held on to the cape, because they wouldn't be able to use How and Guzma in the same turn. And now I kind of screwed up. And yeah, I also kind of wanted to use Mars to try to take out the potential second How from their hand. I think it comes down to hoping they don't have the second How. It's not super clean, but I am threatening a lot of damage. But so are they. Right, but I have to Ilima here. And if they have Sabrina, I just lose as well. I have to hope for no Sabrina and no How. So yeah, that Giant Cape, I guess, was a little too soon. And a moment of truth here. They do have a lot of cards, so I think there's a fair chance they just had the victory. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get the second Hoppip, which would have been all I needed there. But GG.